Okay, welcome back to the introduction for APRO100Z. This is part 3. And so we're back at the course content page. I'm going to scroll down here. We're going to have a look at the weekly material. So I'm going into week 1, getting started. The information that you will see in the weekly modules is fairly similar in layout. So the first thing that you will find is an overview of that week's work. It will include the activities and the assignments, and certainly for the first week, steps to follow for being successful. The second thing that you will find is an assessment of the time that it's going to take to complete that week. You should be spending a minimum of 3 to 5 hours per week. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. If you come in with a bit of a background, or you come in with no background in word processing at all, you're going to be spending more or less time in order to learn what you need to learn to be successful in this course. So that's the important thing. You don't really want to compare yourself to anybody else. It's all about where you are starting from and where you want to end up. So the next page, in this particular case, I have included some PDFs from the textbook. So this week 1, I've included the Getting Started module. And so you can just, we're just going to open that up. And it takes a moment to open up. It's taking a little longer than it usually does. There we go. So there is, it's the 15-page Getting Started module that just basically runs you through some pretty basic things. So review that. I'm going to go back to the main page here. And the last thing here in the week 1 section is installation instructions for VMware. So this is another place that you can go to find that. So now I'm going to go over here to the assignments section. And this is tied to your the weekly section in the course content is your weekly assignment. So I'm going to click on here. And here is week 1. We actually have 3 weeks that are available to us so far, as I mentioned before, numerous times. These are going to be added to. So it just lays out, gives you some information on what you need to be doing, and then how you're going to complete the module. And I'll just keep scrolling through here. So this is a little bit of a slideshow on file sizes. So I give you a little bit of a reason why I think it's important that you know this information. And we'll go to the next one is shortcuts, what's important about that. So this is all information that you're going to be reading. And then here is the exercise, the Getting Started Fill in the Blank exercise. It's in PDF format. You can simply print this off and fill it in. It doesn't need to be handed in. This is for your own knowledge and understanding. And then I have included a key. So the trick is to try not to refer to the key until you absolutely need that. So there's week 1. You will see that week 2 and week 3 are also here, and so we can just keep scrolling through here. So here is week 2, and week 2 you actually have something that you're going to submit for grading, and it gives you the value. There's also a supplemental exercise that will review chapters 1 and 2. You don't need to submit that for grading. So that's just the intro to week 2. And here is the this is the rubric, I do believe. Yes, this is the rubric for the first assessment that you're going to hand in. So these are the things that you're going to be, that I'm going to be looking at to see that you have completed properly. And you actually are going to, you'll find the assessment itself in the workbook, page 8 of the Level 1 workbook. The student data file can be downloaded from the student ebook. Okay, and here is the review questions for this is a supplemental exercise. It's not graded. And this is the hand-in tool. So I'm asking you to hand in your assessments using the hand-in tool, and there will be a hand-in tool in any module where you are handing something in. And so all you need to do is click on, you have your Word document ready to hand in, and just click on the Browse My Computer link and browse to that document, and it will attach it to this page, and then just go ahead and submit, and then you are good to go there. So I then get it, and then I will mark it and give you feedback. So we'll talk about that in a week or so once we've got everything else sorted out there. I'm just going to cancel this, and that just takes us back to the next section, which is the key to the review questions, which is part of the desktop publishing exercise there. So that is the assignments. Okay, we're at 6 minutes again, so I'm going to close this one off, and we will hopefully do our last video, because I don't have a whole bunch more to share with you. So again, stay tuned.